Right to a channel of light fluid. It's time for one of our occasional trips to Japan as we continue with Tennis Ace. It's been a few months since I last did this one, but we're back. And it's day 30 something. I've forgotten. Let's go and find out. Today, even more than usual, I had to arrive at school early. Not that I haven't started cultivating the habit of doing that on my own already, for all the players taking part in the Kanto tournament were asked to meet up so we could discuss travel and accommodations. Even though it's not like our thoughts or opinions will change anything, since plans are already set in stone. Coaches need to talk everything to death, so it's getting stuck here for over an hour. By the time our little assembly finally came to an end, despite us having arrived so early at school, there's now only about 20 minutes left before our first class. And just like that, the ample time I'd been using leisurely every morning to study and relax was gone before I'd noticed. For the love of... That meeting took way longer than it had any business taking. Every time I feel like coaches' meetings get ever so slightly longer. I don't remember the first meeting I attended taking more than half an hour. That's annoying if it's true. Either way, where's Mizoguchi-san? Dunno. I'm surprised you'd be thinking about hanging out now. Aren't you the type that spends a lot of time every morning going over his notes and such before class starts? Who said anything about hanging out? I want to discuss our accommodations with her. Oh, is there something wrong with them? Yes, no offence to Hayato-kun, but if I'm going to share a room with someone, I'd much rather it be you. And who says I want to share a room? Really? You're going to hang me out to dry just so you can get a room all to yourself? I'm considering it. Awful. Can't you just get a room for yourself? I'm sure if you paid for it, they'd have no complaints about it. We all know you have the money. If only that was still the case. Huh? Never mind. I'm going to look for Mizoguchi-san. I'll see you later at lunchtime. Sure. Good luck with your pleading. If you could please tell her that you're okay with sharing a room with me when she asks, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I will. Just get going already. I'll see you later. Just like that, the hare took off on a dash back inside the building. Although, if you wanted to make sure he'd find her, he'd have just stuck around by the gym's entrance. It's not like she has time to just hang back and relax either. Class should be starting soon. Which I could have told him, but... I won't lie. It's actually a little funny he didn't think things through to this degree. For someone so smart, she sure makes some silly mistakes sometimes. Yeah, it's all for me to do that. It's not like he'll be late for class anyway. What's a few wasted minutes on his part when it brings me this much happiness? I'm a sucky friend sometimes. Still, I don't want to spend time worrying about something so inconsequential, so I merely turn around and start walking to the main building. As I approach it, I notice a familiar figure standing right next to the entrance, leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. There you are. Starting to think that meeting would last forever. Good morning to you too. Morning. Do you have a minute? I mean... I was planning on at least reviewing my notes for class. I suppose skipping it just for today wouldn't kill me. I learn fast, so it's not like I can't catch up real quick after. Sure, what you need. And how's your dinner last night, by the way? You never got back to me on that. Alright, sorry about that. By the time I got home, it was so late I kind of flopped on my bed and passed out. Your dad didn't get on your case over it? He is being lenient. Only because it's Mom, though. That's good. At least it's one less thing for me to worry about. To be honest, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You have that look on your face like you're about to say something unreasonable. What is it this time? I have a look for that. Yeah, you get all weird and scrunchy right here. I reach for Shoichi's face, poking the spot right between his eyebrows. Really? Scrunchy? Scrunchy. I nod, confirming the word that Shuichi seemed to have taken issue with, while wearing a wide smile on my face. That's horrible. Still, moving on. Truth is, while yesterday was all the fun, I enjoyed spending time with Mom again. I was a little anxious over something. Yeah? What is it? Hitoka talked about you for a bit, and well, that put together with that kiss on your cheek yesterday was enough to make me a bit uncomfortable. Oh, is that all? What do you mean, is that all? You've always been uncomfortable with Hitoka's crush on you. Why are you acting like it's nothing? Well, yeah, of course I'm uncomfortable with it. The fact that she's my best friend's little sister was already uncomfortable enough. Now it turns out she's my boyfriend's little sister. It's all kinds of uncomfortable. I'm sensing a but here. But you've never seemed to want to address it before. Whenever I brought it up, you either laughed about it or just changed the subject. I kind of gave up on talking about it. Not that I don't worry about it, though. Like I said, it's still all kinds of uncomfortable. Well, yeah. She's my sister. I don't want to hurt her feelings by telling her you're not available. And she'd have a hard time believing me anyway, since she knows of your patterns. You can just say I've dated a few girls. It's not like it's offensive to say. Fine. She knows of your 13 girlfriends since junior high. Wait, 13? Was it that many? Well, the fact that you don't remember just makes me feel even worse for those poor girls. I just never bothered to count before. Let's see. There's Maki, Yukiko, Suika, Akari, Akane, Sayaka, Hina, Shiori, Tuka, Rin, Kazumi. Oh God. The look on your face tells me you just did the math. Can we never speak of this again? Gladly. Either way, my point was, since Hitoka knows your past relationships, she doesn't really think any new ones would stick. Which I can't totally blame her for. I wouldn't either before, except now I really hope that it does. Yes, we call that being biased, dear. There's just no way for me to explain to her how this one is different from the others without... Oh. It hits me all at once. I know exactly why Shuichi is going with this. Without telling her that it's you I'm dating and subsequently coming out to your family, right? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm ashamed of you or anything. Her mom isn't the type to be bigoted or anything. Or at least I hope she's not. It's just... we only just started reconnecting. I've been staying away from Mom and Hitoka because I felt guilty. Even though they're my family, they also feel like strangers in a way. I think it might be too soon to tell them something like that. Which is an unbelievably selfish thing for me to say when I know Hitoka having feelings for you is something that's made you uncomfortable for years. That's fine. Really? I don't want you to do anything you're not ready for. Don't get me wrong. I made a lot of progress in getting used to this whole liking guys thing, but I don't think I'm 100% there yet. At the very least, not confident enough about it to tell Mom. That makes me feel better. I place a hand on Shuichi's shoulder, gently squeezing in an attempt to offer him some comfort. Stop worrying so much. It's supposed to be easy. Let's not overcomplicate things, okay? There's no reason to rush things. If you're not there yet, you're not there yet. You're surprisingly wise sometimes. What do you mean, surprisingly? And it's gone. Excuse me? I'm kidding. Don't get mad. I'm not mad. Really? You looked like you wanted to strangle me for a second there. Strangling is too much. Just smacking you upside the head would have been fine. Ouch. So you did want to hit me. Only with love. Why doesn't that make me feel any better? I don't know. Is there something wrong with you? Okay, I think we've pulled as much from this particular thread as we ought to. It's now my turn to say I'm only kidding? I love you, but if you say that, I might love you a tiny bit less. Really? Do you actually mean that? Oh, shut up. Ha! Thought so. I'm getting better for teasing you. At least now things won't be as one-sided anymore. If that was all you wanted to talk about, I really should get going to class. Oh. Well. Uh-oh. What else is there? Well, it's nothing major, I promise. Just, Hitoka is going to join us for lunch today. Oh, is that all? That's not so bad. Oh, I did say it wasn't anything major. I just wanted to let you know in case she, tries to flirt or to steal more kisses. I appreciate the warning, but I'll be fine. I might not like it when she hits on me, but she's still a close friend, you know. She's like a sister to me. I used to say I was like a brother to you, but that didn't stop you from... Don't you dare finish that sentence. Will this be a permanent arrangement? I doubt it. Hitoka's got a pretty sizable group of friends herself. A bunch of her friends from junior high got accepted here, so she hangs out with them most of the time. Maybe a once-weekly thing? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think having Hitoka once a week would be bad at all. Frankly, this is a great development compared to when Shuichi didn't have her around at all. Makes me happy you're spending time with your sister again. Yeah, I know. You're all pro-family and stuff. I have the spiel memorized by now. Like you don't have any spiels of your own, Mr. Pro-Education. I feel like any answer I give you will either see me come across as a callous monster or a hypocrite. Just about, yeah. Right. On that note, I should get to class myself. I spent 40 minutes waiting outside for you. You don't have to wait that long. We'd have had this conversation after class just as easily. You underestimate just how much I needed to talk about this. The relief I felt was huge. Jeez, there you go getting hung up on the strangest things again. I swear, it wouldn't hurt for you to learn how to relax once in a while. I'm sure your blood pressure would thank you for it. I'll see you again during lunch. And, if I'm weird or a bit distant during it, it's just because I don't want to risk Hitoka figuring out, okay? I know that, you big lug. Stop driving yourself up a wall over it. Just go already, or we're both going to be late. Okay. You don't have to be so... So what? Oh, I don't know. Words. They'll come to me eventually. I stand in awe of your boundless wit. I know I'm awesome. You sure are something. Can I at least have a kiss before I go? Here? I instinctively look around, trying to quantify just how many people would be there to see us kiss. The last thing any of us needs is for this to get out. It'll be a headache and a half to deal with. No, not here. Do I look like a moron to you? Do you want me to answer that? Aha, very funny. You just come here. Shuichi grabs me by the wrist, leading me away from the entrance to a more secluded spot by the side of the building, with nothing but a few trees to keep us company. I let him do as he wants because, hey, why not? Not like I have anything to lose with a kiss, right? I like kisses. Kisses are nice. Yeah, now is this better? The scenery sure is nice, at least. Really? Is that all that's nice? I could maybe think of some other things. With the right encouragement, of course. Of course. Shuichi places his hand on my hip, gently pushing me towards the nearby wall into the shade. When my back touches the wall, a shiver hits me on the back of my neck. Does something like this maybe serve as encouragement? It sure does. Shuichi leans in, stopping just a few centimeters of my face, so close I can feel his warm, humid breath close to my mouth. I instinctively close my eyes, waiting for the moment when his lips touch mine. For several agonizing seconds, he stays still, his body so close to mine I can feel his heat, yet not making contact. And then, as if deciding he's had enough of toying with me, Shuichi takes the plunge. His lips touch mine, and I feel a different kind of shiver going through my whole body. His grip on my waist tightens, and he gets closer and closer until his chest is pressed up against mine, his lips not parting with mine for even a second. Grown bolder by the second, what started as an innocent, tender show of affection started growing bolder and urgent. Shuichi began to nibble on my lower lip, making all the fur on the back of my neck stand at attention. It was like this hungry thing was released. The longer it lasted, the more lost I became in Shuichi's kisses, the more I wanted it to keep going. And yet... Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. You're going to be late for class. Eh? As much as I would love to, I can't stay here kissing you forever. Shuichi slowly pulls away, creating a space between us where there used to be none just a few seconds ago. It's like he does it on purpose just to tease me. No fair. You talk as if you're the only one suffering. I want to stay here too. I suppose that's true. If anything, I guess you might be even more broken about it than I am. What's that supposed to mean? I could feel it brushing up against my thigh, you know. You could... All at once it clicks in Shuichi's head what I meant. He looks down, gasping the very thing I didn't even realise was there, then promptly reaching down with both hands to cover himself. That guy there sure is eager. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you or try to... I know, buddy. Relax. We've cleared the air on that, okay? I know you know where I stand now, and I know you'd never do something to make me uncomfortable. I mean, it is embarrassing. I'm definitely fighting hard not to get all weird and anxious right now. But I know what that's like. Shuichi's got as much control over it as I do with mine. Which thankfully only reacted partially to the kissing. A couple more minutes would likely have done me in. Oh, stupid thing. Why now? Well, I suppose I'll be heading to class now. Judging from my own experience with such matters, I imagine you'll be getting to yours in, 5 to 10 minutes? You're not really going to abandon me here like this, are you? Hey, you're the one who wanted me to get all serious about my education. I'm just being a model student and making sure I get to class in time. You're the worst. I'll miss you too. See you at lunch. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait. And just like that, I turned around and left Shuichi to deal with his little problem on the downstairs department, all the while trying to raise the world's biggest smirk from my face. Several hours later... Hector-san? Yeah, what's up? Are you okay? You're spacing out. I'm not. I'm just copying the stuff on the board. The board's blank? Huh? The bell rang. The board's been wiped clean. It's lunchtime. Huh? Now tell me again you weren't spacing out. Oops. You're not really an oops kind of guy. It doesn't fit you. I can be whatever I want. This is a free society. I don't think that means what you think it means. What's going on? I guess I have some stuff in my mind. It's not a big deal. Is it about Shuichi-san? Why do you ask? A hunch. You seemed a little rattled yesterday after lunch. Ah, yeah. The whole thing with Hitoka did get to me a bit. I wasn't really worried about all that much anymore. I'm worried about Shuichi being overly apologetic this morning. It didn't feel like he has to feel that bad over something out of his control. Or, well, there's that, and then there's also me considering whether I should tell my mom about us. Be weighing whether it's a good idea or not since class started. Because of that, my notes in the morning classes are a huge mess. Hey, don't make that face. I'm sorry I asked. Why are you apologising? It just looked like I made you remember something bad. You're fine. It's not a big deal. I've been going over this stuff in my head all morning already. Is there anything I can do to help? Not terrorising my boy... Shuichi again today will be a lot of help already. Right, sorry. Stop apologising. Okay, sorry. I sigh, reaching out to place my hand atop June's head, running my fingers through his fur in an attempt to help him relax. Stop worrying so much. You're fine. That's easier said than done. Oos. Oosh. Oos. Oh, great. More people off the Ush bandwagon. What do you mean? It's nothing. Either way, hey there, nice of you to join us today. You guys took longer than usual. Yeah, well, we had to fetch Hitoka and she took a while to get ready. I was talking to my friends. Chill, it's not a big deal. You're the one who wanted to come over today. I'm here, aren't I? Stop being so pissy. Sheesh. Shuichi grunts, stepping forward and starting to arrange a desk so we could all sit together, taking a seat right after while everyone follows suit. So, I finally got a ticket to the exclusive club, huh? Exclusive club? It's what she calls it when she wants to be annoying. It's just a joke. You know, since you guys get together every day and never seem to be invited. It's not that easy to include you. You're 2 years below us. We only really get to be in the same school a couple of times in our lives, and we have different circles. Yeah, I get it. Still could have invited me when I started going here, though. I asked you to. I invited you yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, it only took, a couple of months? I could get used to this. Oh, shut up, Orochihara. Okay, how about we calm down a little bit, you guys? Huh? We are calm. I was more talking to Shuichi specifically, but I didn't want to single him out. Say, how's your family dinner yesterday, Hitoka-chan? It was really nice. Shuichi got to meet our future stepdad. Whoa! A stepdad? What? You didn't tell me that part, Shuichi. It's not a big deal. It was just a dinner. I don't know him that well yet. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. He's a really nice guy. And he's really interested in getting to know you. I know. I never said he wasn't. So, this stepdad guy, what's he like? I haven't heard much about him. Well, him and Mom are getting married soon. They've been dating for a couple of years. Mom moved really slow at first and she didn't want to introduce me to anyone she wasn't sure she wanted to have stick around. But I've gotten to know him pretty well. The three of us live together and he's always been great to us. Hell, he doesn't even mind the fact that Mom has pictures with Dad hang up in the living room. She does? Well, yeah, they're all family pictures. It's not like she's going to ruin them just to cut him out or anything. That's fair. Could we not talk about this? How come? Not at lunchtime. I'd rather not talk about it. Hitoka might have had years to process it, but I haven't, so we'll give her a pin on this subject for now. Oh, come on. Why is it so bad that Mom is dating? Hitoka. At least Mom has been good about it. Dad didn't even have the decency to wait for their marriage to be over before. Hitoka! Shh. As Hitoka's about to reveal something I'm not sure had yet been publicised, Shuichi cut her off with a stern shout, staring her down. That's, We are not talking about this anymore. Yeah, I understood. Only Hitoka had apparently given us a lesson on how to make a meal awkward in 30 seconds or less. Everyone fell into silence, looking around uncomfortably without knowing what to say. I never thought that things would blow up quite as quickly as they did. If anything, I feel a little bad for asking about the family dinner in the first place. Sorry. Why are you apologising? You did nothing wrong. I feel a bit responsible. I don't. It's Hitoka that needs to learn to keep her mouth shut. Yeah, whatever. From under the table, I feel something brushing up against my leg. After the initial surprise, I look around to see Shuichi looking at me while attempting to smile. So that's probably him trying to comfort me, huh? That's sweet. Ahem. Did you really just say ahem out loud? I'm trying to think of a way to change the subject. Get off my back. Sure, because announcing that you're trying to change the subject is such a great way to change the subject. What did I just say? Well, actually, there's one thing I wanted to ask. What's that? You guys are going to be travelling to your next competition, right? Oh, yeah. Those that qualify for the Kanto Regionals will be leaving tomorrow, won't they? Oh, yeah. I totally forgotten about that. Actually, Hector-kun, Kei-kun wanted me to ask. I already know what he wants you to ask. It's fine by me. Thank God. Oh, what is it? What does Orochihara want? He didn't want to share a room with Hayato-kun, so he asked me this morning if I'd be okay sharing with him instead. Well, that's all. Couldn't you just get a room all for yourself? You've got more than enough money. I can't. Did something happen? Has Mr. Pennyworth turned into Mr. Penniless? Just shut up. Eesh, what happened to your sense of humour? My sense of humour is fine. It's your joke that isn't funny. Don't listen to Shuichi. He can say some really mean things while thinking of himself as being hilarious. Excuse you, I'm not Hector. What? I'm sitting here quietly minding my business. Why'd you have to needle me like that? Sorry, it's the first answer that came to mind. I can tell him off you if you want, Hector-kun. We both know you tell me off regardless. Besides, it's not effective if you ask someone if they won't want you to tell me off. I guess. Either way, we're going to get 2 rooms to be shared between the 3 boys, so relocating Kei-kun to Hector-kun's room won't be an issue. What time do you guys leave again? I went out with Hector this morning, but I forgot to ask. The bus leaves tomorrow 8 p.m, so we should be getting to the hotel before it gets too late. 8 p.m? It's not a little too late already. The decision was made to leave at that time so we'd lose as few days of school as possible. As if a single day would make much of a difference. Even so, there might be athletes, but they're still students first. The school will do its best to make sure they don't miss out on class. Even just a day is already important for them. Besides, travelling at night is a lot more comfortable than doing it during the day. We can nap on the bus. It's a 2-hour trip. Do you really need to nap during it? I might as well. What else am I going to do for 2 hours? Couldn't we just talk? No one likes a person that doesn't shut up in a bus, Kei-kun. I didn't hear that from you. Pretty sure the first time we met was when you wouldn't stop annoying me during a bus trip. That's different. As a kid. Oh, haven't you heard this story? Tell me more. No, not this. Anything but this. Don't tell people about my dark period. Oh, wait a sec. Easy. Think of the most annoying person you ever met. Someone who will not shut up no matter what. Then get that person hopped up on sugar. Then imagine being seated next to that person for hours on a bus. How wasn't that bad? You're kidding, right? You two bickered for hours. Even I had to put earplugs on at one point. Yeah, I kept giving him short answers, hoping he'd stop annoying me. But he kept bouncing up and down on his seat and asking me question after question. Oh, and when we finally got to our training camp, unable to stop this trip down memory lane, I eventually found myself hunching over my desk and covering myself to try and hide my embarrassment, as Shuichi and Saya mercilessly recounted every detail I could remember from that time 12 years ago. By the time the bell finally rang, my face was so hot they could probably be used to fry an egg. Why do we have to reach that subject of all things? Several hours later, after what seemed like an endless day where I did everything but focus on my classes, as soon as the bell rang I was ready to head to the court and hit some balls as hard as I could to work out some of my frustration. Maybe even help me clear my head along the way. Anything would be better than constantly going back and forth on all the stuff I have in my head right now. Wait up! However, as I'm halfway to the gym building, I hear a voice just a few steps behind me. Shuichi? Did you not hear me? I called out to you before you even left the building. You did? Sorry, I've a lot on my mind. After this morning, I don't exactly blame you. I know lunch was a little much. It wasn't that bad. Oh, please. Hitoka is insufferable. I know she gets excited easily and everything, but she has no delicacy at all. You were getting really upset talking about your dad and your potential future stepdad, huh? Yeah. It's not like I didn't know it was happening. I at least kept in touch with Hitoka enough to know what was going on in their lives, even if I was mostly watching from the outside, but I don't think I'm ready to have a stepdad. It was really nice. I won't disagree with that. He seemed interested in getting to know me. He asked about school, about volleyball, my hobbies. Hell, at one point he even asked if I had a girlfriend. He did? What did you say? I didn't have the time to say anything. Hitoka started laughing hysterically before I could. Oh. Wait, why am I even getting flustered over this? Shuichi already told me he wasn't ready to tell his family. Of course he didn't tell them about me. What am I, stupid? Is it really so bad to have him be interested in you? Well, he's a stranger to me, Burrito. Yeah, Mom might love him and Hitoka might like him. Seems to be a doting, decent guy. I don't know him. Am I supposed to treat him like anything other than a stranger? No one's telling you to right from the get-go. Maybe. There's still a lot to wrap my head around. There's one thing knowing he existed. Actually meeting him is something else entirely. You got overwhelmed? Mm-hmm. I placed my hand atop Shuichi's head, giving him a few gentle pets. It's as much as I can do in public without attracting too much attention. Thanks, Burrito. Of course. I think we can go out tomorrow. You'll be gone for a few days, and I'm going to miss you, so I was wondering if we could at least spend some time together before you do. I've nothing against that, but didn't you say you're going to look into heading to Yokohama too? Well, I might be able to do in the afternoons, but I doubt Dad will let me skip class. Oh, so you'll be able to watch the morning matches? Yeah, sorry. That's okay. We both know what your dad is like. Yeah. Maybe you could try asking your mom? Shuichi shakes his head, smiling bitterly. No, it's okay. I just got back in touch with her. The last thing I want to do is make her and Dad fight. I know he put his foot down about me missing class. They've barely even talked since the divorce. I don't want them to go at each other's throats again. You're really sweet to worry about them like that. Well, I worry about her. I owe her that much. Shuichi. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm used to this kind of thing. I promise I'll still be there during the afternoons to cheer you on. I won't be able to stay late, but it'll be something. I really need to get going now, though. I'll message you so we can talk about hanging out alone tomorrow, okay? Oh, sure, of course. Thanks, Burrito. I love you. Just as quickly as he'd shown up, Shuichi runs off the secondary building, probably heading to the student council room. Don't even know what to think right now. I feel like I'm being kept just outside wherever Shuichi's going through. Every time it feels like he's about to let me in, he pulls back again. I know he's been worrying a lot about the situation with his parents, about what his dad wants from him, but I really wish there was something I could say to help remove that weight from his shoulders. I'm going through my travel bag one last time before heading to class, making sure everything is packed and ready to leave later at night. I could spare the time to do after class, since those who will be heading to the competition are excused from practice today. This is the kind of thing I don't mess around with. When I was a kid, there were a few times where I left packing and getting ready to leave to the last minute, and always forget something important. No one wants to be the kid who has to call his mom and have her travel to another city to bring him underwear. You brought your bag downstairs? Aki comes down from his room, setting his bag down next to him and taking a seat on the couch, put on his socks. Yeah, that way I can just pick it up on my way out the door when I have to leave later tonight. I talked to my coach about your trip last week. Have some talk getting a bus and taking kids whose parents sign off on it to watch the competition. Consider how much your club costs per month. Taking you guys to watch competitions is the least they could do. It also helps we have a few high school players competing in it too. No kidding? I'll make sure to crush them extra thoroughly. Please don't. I have to see these people every day. And they'd be able to tell me every day that your older brother was the one who kicked their asses. I'm pretty sure I'd take a racket to the head if I did that. Then I'd have to really kick their asses. Settle down. Okay, I seem to have packed enough socks and underwear. I have shirts for practice, shirts for my matches, shirts to wear around the hotel. I'll bring a pair of pants and a few shorts just to make sure. Never hurts to bring extras. Sometimes the match goes on for too long. I change shirts in the middle of it if one is too sweaty. Oh, right. I have to get some shampoo and soap. I don't like the ones the hotels tend to supply. What hotel are you guys staying in? Actually, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we were told the name at some point, but I forgot. You need to pay more attention to this kind of thing. Give me a break. It's on my mind. It's the second biggest competition of the year, and this is my last year as a youth player. What? Nothing. A bit surprised you think about that stuff. That's all. Of course I think about it. This is a big deal to me. We both think you're already qualified to the next stage anyway. The only thing getting affected here is your seed ranking. Which is also a big deal. I want to get that first round bye. I need to make sure I don't lose my second seed position. Oh, you could shoot for winning this tournament and get in the first seed position. You just have to beat Tanabe-kun. No big deal. It's a possibility. Hey, you actually went along with it. You should brush me off when I say things like that. Maybe I'm a bit more confident this year. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hehe, I can't wait to see it. You talked as if you knew for sure that you're going to be there to watch it. Yeah? If the club doesn't take me, one will get someone to. I haven't missed any of your big competitions since you started high school. That's true. If anything, Aki's been my staunchest supporter for the past few years. Honestly, the only thing bugging me right now is I don't know if Shuichi will be there. I mean, I get it. He's even more busy this year than he was in the years prior. This is my last Kanto youth competition, and he's my boyfriend now. It'd feel lame if he wasn't there. But I'll refrain from saying that to him. I know Shuichi. I know he already feels guilty about it. I didn't need to add on to it. Oops, I forgot to pack towels. Let's use the hotel towels. Not bath towels. I mean towels to wipe myself when I'm playing. Oh, yeah, you should probably pack those. Playing during the summer months is already tough enough without having a way to dry my fur. Only this one time I forgot to bring any towels with me and couldn't wipe myself the entire day. I ended up with some serious chafing on my thighs thanks to all the wet fur clumping together and rubbing against my skin. So I'm doing my last checks, about to go grab a few towels. I hear a knock on the door. Who could be showing up at this time of morning? Is there some kind of delivery, maybe? Can you go check who's there? I'm going to get some towels in the laundry room. No problem. Aki heads to the front door. I finish moving things around in my bag to make space for my towels. Shuichi ni? I'm halfway to the laundry room. I hear Shuichi's name, causing me to freeze on the spot. I quickly spin around on my heels, facing the entrance hall just in time to see Shuichi and Aki emerging from it. Shuichi, what are you doing here? Sorry to drop by unannounced. I had a message, but I decided to swing by at the last second. That's fine. It's like you need a reason to come over. I'm just surprised. We'd agreed to hang out after class today, so I figured I wouldn't see you until at least lunchtime. I got a bit impatient. You come to walk to school with Aniki. You two haven't done that in a while. Yeah, we barely walked to school together after starting high school. Is that why you came over? You just wanted to walk to school together? Kinda. Well, I didn't check up on you. I figured you'd be preparing your bag right about now. Besides, it's going to be a little busy once we get to school, so I know we'll be able to hang out before homeroom. At least if I walk with you, we'll get to chat for a bit. Shuichi looks off to the side, spotting my open travel bag and flashing a smile. It seems like I was right. Like that would have been hard to guess. Will you be showing up for Niki's matches tomorrow, Shuichi ni? At Aki's question, I looked at Shuichi, curious myself to see what kind of response he'll give. Yesterday it was just a maybe, after all. Sorry. No dice for the morning matches. For any matches? What? None? At least not for tomorrow. You're not going to watch Aniki's matches? Sorry, Aki-kun. Sorry, Perito. How come he won't let you go? Thought he's been a little more lenient with you lately. That's part of it. I've been spending a lot of time lately going to see Mom and Hitoka. I haven't paid that much attention to my classwork. So he's forbidden you from coming to my matches so you can study? Yes and no. It's kind of my fault. Is it actually? In this case, yeah. We've made an agreement that I'd avoid going to cram school after class, as long as I could keep on top of all my school assignments, keep my grades above a certain amount. I kind of messed up on a few assignments those last few weeks, as in I failed to deliver them entirely. How much stuff are you juggling? How is this the first I've heard of this? Because we don't talk about schoolwork? Do you want to talk about school assignments when we hang out? God, no. Yeah, I didn't think so. Still, isn't it a bit harsh to let you go at all? I agree. Thankfully, it shouldn't take me too long to finish them. Teachers in question agreed to let me turn them in late. I don't think I've ever heard you failing to deliver homework in time before. Yeah, well, I had a lot on my mind recently. I can imagine. Crap. So I'll not feel responsible. I know how much stuff we've been going through recently. Getting used to dating, spending more time together, or arguing, the trouble I got Shuichi with his dad. Adding the time he's been spending with his mom and sister, it's no surprise he hasn't had much time to do homework recently. It's okay, you don't have to worry about missing a day. It's not like any of the first day matches are a big deal. Yeah, that's true. I expect you to blitz through all of them without much issue. I would still rather have had Shuichi there with me support, but I don't want to overburden him. Still, not letting him come to my competition is cruel, Takehiko-san. Now, is there anything I can help you with? I'm pretty good at organising travel bags. You're about a day too late for that. Already got most of everything packed away. Damn, just flown by last night. I completely forgot. I don't blame you. You don't usually help me pack, so it's normal for it to not cross your mind. Still, I wanted to help. That's sweet of you, but I'm all good. There. I know that you two are dating now and everything, but save the flirting for when you're alone. Aki, don't be rude. How is that rude? I was not prepared to be called up by Aki of all people. Huh? What did I do? It's easy to forget that you know. That's the problem here. It's not good for our hearts when you mention it out of nowhere. Thank God Mom was around to hear that. I'm not stupid, you know. I wouldn't say it around her. I still think you should tell her soon. There's no reason to keep it a secret. There's lots of reasons to keep it a secret. Just because you're too young to understand them doesn't mean they're not there. But then again, it's way too early to be having this argument. Yeah, I will eventually, when I'm ready. What about you, Shuichi? Did you tell your family yet? Aki, don't you have something better to do right now? It's 7:30 a.m. What do you think? I think you should go check on your homework before you leave. Aki rolls his eyes, groaning in dissatisfaction. Whatever. This is something you need to talk about eventually. You know I'm right. Go. Aki grumbles, grabbing his bag and heading back upstairs to his room. Since you don't leave for at least another 10 minutes, at least I can make sure you won't harass me and Shuichi about this. The last thing I need right now is someone who doesn't understand Shuichi's family situation be trying to give their opinion. Sorry, I guess he's done being subtle about knowing. No kidding. I forgot you told me about that. My heart nearly stopped when you mentioned it. So is there anything else you wanted dropping by so early? I'm asking again in case you didn't want to say it with Aki nearby. I wanted to spend time with you, that's all. Since I won't be able to see you tomorrow and all. It's just one day. It's not going to kill you. We can go a day without seeing each other. We can. Doesn't mean I want to. Oh, look at you being all clingy and stuff. I can still turn around and head to school on my own, you know. Don't be ridiculous. You're already here. It's a matter of principle. Quite flexible and shifty for a principle. Fine. Not principle. Maybe pride. Just sit down. Shuichi laughs, looking me in the eye, making sure I can see him as he leans against the back of the couch, intentionally ignoring what I just said. Wow, what a rebel. Oh, I try my best. Still, you're pretty lucky. Aki seems pretty cool with everything. Well, we both know you don't have to worry about your mom either. We don't know that. Please, the woman would sooner cry, thank you for telling her, and hug you than say a single mean word to you. You never know. These kind of things can bring out the worst in people. She raised both you and your brother to be kind, polite, and open-minded. A hateful person doesn't do that. You're just stalling. Maybe. Just leave me in my stall alone, okay? You and your stall? Shush. You're saying, I wish I could be this sure that things will go well if I tell my family. As if your mom is any more likely to take it badly. Unlike in your case, we actually can't know. I hadn't talked to her in years until recently. Not to mention Hitoka's crush on you. I'd have to figure out a way to handle that. Okay, I'll admit, that part does sound a little messy. You think? Maybe I should be the one to tell her? Don't be silly. You've been making your disinterest clear for years. She's the one who's been choosing not to listen. I can't put that on you. If you say so. I do. Besides, more than anything, the one I'm scared about is my dad. You think he wouldn't take it well? I don't know. With him, I can't tell how he'd react at all lately. Well, not just to this. Yeah, I think he seemed a lot different than I remembered him being. To begin with, he used to be genuinely nice. If there was some messed up stuff going on behind the curtains with his marriage, never seemed been mean to Shuichi before. He'd always treated me super well. I've been confused about how much he's changed. I can't imagine how it is for Shuichi. I really don't want to think about this right now. I have to think about it eventually. You can't keep our relationship a secret forever. We can't keep our relationship secret forever. Oh, I know. Are you sure there's nothing I can help you with? Nope, I'm all done packing. Well, other than the towels I was about to go fetch when he showed up. I'm so organised with some things and so not with others. It's weird. I'll leave you guessing. It's how we maintain the mystery in our relationship. I've known you 12 years. The mystery's already dead and buried. But who killed it? Now that's a mystery. You're an idiot. You love me. My point still stands. I try to pretend like I don't notice his tail wagging the entire time we're talking, even when he's being pouty or acting all grumpy like he is now. I quickly go to the laundry room and grab a few fresh towels to put away. Shuichi follows me around, chatting while I finish organising everything to make sure I'm ready for the trip. At least he's right in that reading him and how he's feeling is definitely no mystery. For instance, it's pretty clear when his mood is starting to tang, I should change the subject on him. Then again, he's never been the best at masking his emotions in the first place. Which just makes me wonder how the hell I managed to not notice his feelings for me for so long. I really don't want to call myself enormously dense, but I seriously can't think of another reasonable explanation. Hello? Hello to Burrito. Did you zone out on me? No, I was listening. I wasn't saying anything. I was trying to think of what I should say. You might be just be an even worse liar than me. No way, much better liar than you. I've lied to you tons without you noticing. Is that so? Okay then, tell me something you've lied to me about before. Go on, I'm waiting. On second thought. Yes? Crap, I might have shot myself in the foot here. Sometime later. Once I was sure I wasn't forgetting anything else, I closed up my bag and dropped it next to the shoe rack by the front door. Luckily, Aki's made his way downstairs by then, so I didn't have to go fetch him so we could all walk to school together. Service ace. I wish you could have seen it. Yeah, does sound pretty awesome, Aki-kun. Sounds like you've been improving lots recently. I have. Aki wastes no time in hogging Shuichi's attention, regaling to him stories of his recent practice sessions with great enthusiasm. I don't know whether to be jealous of my boyfriend or my little brother. Either way, it feels weird to be ignored this hard. Then again, Aki always seems more energetic when Shuichi or Saya are around, so it's no great surprise. It's not like he hasn't told me these stories a few days ago already. It's been a while since I last watched you play. Maybe I should drop by someday and see for myself just how much you've improved, eh, Aki? I try interjecting, mostly so I don't keep getting left out of their conversation. Oh, that's a great idea. There we go. Why don't you come watch me play sometime, Shuichi-ni? Come on, pretty please. Yeah, of course I would. I'll try to find time for it. So close, yet so far. You sure get excited about spending time with Shuichi, huh? Of course, I rarely get it too nowadays. Is it really that rare? Don't let him guilt trip you, Shuichi. I'm not trying to. No, the Shuichi-ni is very busy. That's why I don't say anything most of the time. You haven't given the chance to hang out like we used to a few years ago. I'll take it. Yeah. How come... Come on, don't look so down, Burrito. How come you're only this cute when Shuichi's around? What am I, chopped liver? That's what you're worrying about? And that's why I don't get excited about spending time with you as much anymore. No fair. You tried to forbid me from going to a friend's house last week. Hector. Don't try to make me out to be unreasonable here. You know it's because he had fleas. Oh, that's actually not a bad read. In 3rd grade. He had fleas in 3rd grade. Hector. What's with that look? Don't look at me with those judgy eyes. And don't stay quiet either. Say something. All of that aside, I'm going to try to make some free time for after Hector gets back from his tournament to try and visit. I could even spend the night. The last time I did, you weren't home, so we didn't get to see each other. Yeah, I'd love that. Wait, wasn't the last time Shuichi spent the night when we... Oh. I'm so glad Aki wasn't home then. Nikki, something wrong. Do you not like the idea of Shuichi and me coming for a sleepover? Huh? Why'd you ask that? You have a weird look on your face. No, not at all. It's been a while since Shuichi spent the night. Of course I'd want to have him over. That's not the kind of thing I can mention when my little brother is around. I'll make sure to have a talk with Shuichi later about expectations if he's going to come over to spend the night like that. I'm fine with cuddling and sharing a bed. I'd rather not feel pressured into anything past that. If the mood's right, then maybe. I'd just rather know that he's not expecting it. Am I overthinking this? Are you sure you're okay? Well, your face is getting a bit red. What? Oh, it's true. Aniki, do you have a fever? These aren't the droids you're looking for. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Weirdo. I think I've heard Sayani mutter that once before when she's flustered. Hey, with them heading to school, I think that's a good spot to leave Tennis Ace. A little short on some of the videos recently, but our weather here has been extremely weird recently. It's giving me a sore throat for some reason. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here. But we will have more Tennis Ace over the summer. Next week, it should be Manitou Hotel. I saw a notice that there's a new public build coming out on the 5th of June. So that weekend, I'll be recording some of that. Probably not the whole thing. I think it's about 22,000 words. So it'll be more Manitou Hotel in June, some more Chainye, more Spectrum of Hybrids, and maybe some Afterclass. I've got to work on my schedule a bit. But we'll see what happens with those. And I need to find something new as well. Now we've finished Nevin, I do have a gap on the schedule, so I'll be looking at things, then going through some of the suggestions. It just takes me ages to find some of them. Anyway, before I go, as I always want to say thanks to all my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon, and give a quick mention, as always, to my top patrons: Andy Peng, Aaron Fox, Bastian, Bieker, Brian Hall, Nova Starburn, Goes Visser, Exac, Grizz, Harvest Mouse Productions, Evan King, Kartek, Matt Kenya, Omar, Spiderling, Samuto, Tiger Cub, Ara Amaterasu, Alan Mayer, Greylock, Lark Huskington, and Gracious Evan. So thanks to all of them, and thanks to you for watching this. Yeah, Tennis Ace is a bit of an occasional series here on the channel now, but it's nice to get back to it. And I say there will be more at some point over the summer. So this wraps things up for May on the channel. Somehow we're already almost at the end of May. It's like 1st of June on Monday. Crazy. But anyway, I will see you in June with some more My Little Hotel. Bye for now.